Good morning. Welcome to Richlands, Ohio, and the Ohio Farm from Farming Simulator 22. Still enjoying this game. It's got life in it. And there's a lot of people apparently that are coming back to 22 because they don't like 25. I don't know what their particular problem is. That is 2 points. And we're going to have a great day. I don't know why they complain about Farming Simulator 25 so much. It's different. It's new. That's all there is to it. It's got a lot of neat features. There's some things I don't like as much as I did in 22, but the same thing happened when 22 came out. I preferred 19 just because, I don't know, humans are resistant to change. You just don't like it. So, I don't know. I just don't understand why people get so angry. One of the main reasons I'm still playing on FS22 is I'm enjoying the progress that I'm making on some of these farms. I think someday soon, maybe some of these will come to an end as they kind of reach a reasonable conclusion. I think we're getting there on here in Ohio Farm. I mean, I got $1 million in the bank. I was gonna say I have nearly $1 million. I must have made some biogas plant income. I don't think I want to buy more land, and I don't think I need to do more expansions. So I'm kind of getting to the point where, alright, this is how it's going to be, unless I get some new business idea. But that's not likely either. You know, mods aren't coming out anymore for FS22. And on my PS5 in FS22, I have space for approximately 24 megabytes of mods. That's all the space I have left. I have got so much stuff loaded that I'm using across the Let's Plays that I have, and a couple of other maps that I was gonna do but didn't get around to, and a couple of pieces of equipment. But for the most part, it's full. I could go through again and try and see if I could clean it somewhat, but you know what happened last time I tried that? I ended up deleting the the pig barn I was using, which was by Lancey Boy, because I guess all his stuff got removed at his request or what, I don't know. So I couldn't re-download it after I accidentally deleted the mod. I believe I've seen he's got stuff in FS25, so I'm glad he's back. Does really good stuff. And I don't know why. I don't know the story behind it. So I really probably shouldn't say anything. But people need to be appreciative of the modders and the things that they do. And if you don't like their mod, don't use it. If you think their mod could be better, suggest it in a nice way. Or make it yourself. I wish I could make mods. I've even tried to kind of learn a little bit about it, but yeah. The modeling, you know, making the 3D model. I just don't think I could do it in Blender or whatever. Yeah. If it were easier, which, well, maybe there is a way to do it easier, but I don't know what it is. Let's deliver these tomatoes. Slowly. Tomatoes being what they are. I don't know why. Count them one tomato at a time, it seems like. No. Let's see, I'm gonna put the tailgate down because I think first person. There we go. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that. I did it with the skid steer also. Just jumping out. All right, what do we got here? I got eggs. I got cake. Let me just open this because we know we're gonna need it. Eggs and cake. Two butters and a chocolate. Oh, let's see. Glaringly obvious, I was able to bale the straw on the barley field that we harvested at the beginning of the month. I also took on a couple of canola contracts, which I think we talked about last time, so that we could keep producing canola oil at the old General Mill. Strawberries. Okay. You know, let's walk down here. I don't visit the pigs nearly enough. There's getting to be quite a few pigs in here. Do I have new ones? Let's see. Animal menu. I have... Well, I started with like 6 pigs, didn't I? Okay, 10, 16, 1 month, 6 months, 2 months. How often do you have pigs? I think my pigs that had pigs are having pigs. Or maybe I don't know. I don't remember. It's okay. They're about half full of food. That's fine. Alright, what did I have? Strawberries. I should probably put... I don't know. I don't know if I need to stock the bakery up a lot more or not. I guess I could. Put 1 strawberry, 1 butter. And I'll put the eggs in there. Or did I put the eggs in there last time? I don't even remember. Well... The only way to know for sure is to look. Alright, eggs, butter, strawberry. We'll put all 3 in. Seems like a plan. Maybe not the strawberries. Strawberries will sell. Alright. That's the plan. Quickly. We're wasting time. We got oats to harvest today. Alright, I think that's the morning routine done. We gotta park this up over here. Gotta get another straw bale in there at some point. And I don't want to do it just now, though. Why am I turning my wheels? I don't know. I wish I had a wheel and pedals. Sometimes I get confused with the controller. Alright. We'll drop this off. I don't know if we need this today or not. We may. I suppose. Let's see. So we'll have to pull the lime spreader out. We got to get the grain cart. I'm using the new one that we bought and the New Holland tractor over on the canola contract. So yeah, I got a bit of equipment over doing that. We're really just kind of doing the hauling, their combine, but we're using our semi-truck and trailers. Gonna need that one too. Where am I gonna put this? I guess I could just park it in. I could park it in the bunker. Should take this and fill it with lime when I get a chance too. I don't know if I got how much lime I have over at the stone crusher. I was thinking about getting that milk truck out of there once I could get to it, but now, do I need to? I don't know. Let's see. Let's go right here. Alright, well, 7:45 in the morning, at least a bit of the morning away. Let's get this over into the farm shop. It's only a partial load because of how much stuff we put into the farm bakery. We put eggs and butter into the farm bakery. It should be good for a while. I don't know if I have any more milk or not. I'll have to look. I know that I was low on feed, so even without looking, I knew to feed the dairy cows. Alright, so first things first, we'll deliver the maple syrup into the little tent. Going up. Okay. And then we had strawberries, right? Going now. Yep. Slowly. Not as slow as tomatoes, though. But slow enough. And then we'll pull around. We got cake and chocolate. Check and make sure that those are selected. As they're going, pop out. Check over here. Alright. We ran out of eggs. Cake. And chocolate. A couple of things I noticed as we were driving around. Looks like I got into the sorghum crop a little bit. Wasn't paying attention where I was going. Probably focused on the camera angle instead of driving. And then the other thing is, and probably talked about it before, the grass field over here is ready to be cut. So we got to get on that. All right, so oat harvest, I think, is our focus. Let's take care of this butter first and see if there's anything else we need to worry about on the map, and then we'll swing by. We'll grab the old case combine, because the reel or the header for that one is actually larger than the John Deere. We'll use both to do the oats. We'll get it done much quicker. We also need to get a semi truck over here because we don't have one. Alright, so let's see. Butter, where are we gonna go with it? Prices. Oh, sell everything, $15.66. Alright, we'll go there. Yeah? Sure. So we'll talk on the drive. We just did a bit of time lapse, right? With the morning routine. Man, we're... Gosh. These episodes go so fast. So that canola field's been limed already. We never even got a chance to do anything with that. I don't know. Oh. Bill's got corn. That'll be fun. Alright, so on the left you can see the canola, one of the canola fields that we took the contract on. We are pretty far along on it. I don't know if we can see the combine out in the field. Oh, you can see just the top of the grain tank down there as it goes down over the rise. And then we've got our semi-truck over here and our New Holland and our New Holland tractor with our big grain cart. So yeah, this one's mostly done. Probably about 2/3, maybe a little more. 3/4. Alright, let's get this butter over the sell everything container. We'll swing by the old General Mill and the biogas plant and see how things are going over there. 15 miles per hour. Never know when the sheriff is lurking about. Oh, pull in here. And then, is there a bale over in the feeding place? I can't even tell. Let's look. There's not. Let's get that. Do not want the deer to go crazy. This grass is ready to cut as well. It would probably be good to do small squares of hay in here just to replenish. Probably do that off camera. Drive up through the woods. here. So I think all of our silage bales and our inline sausage are fermented. I started grabbing them off the end. Let's see. Yeah, we need to load this up probably with 4 bales. And then let's just do that quick. And we ought to just do it as a time lapse because we know we're going to run out of time before we even get anything done today. There we go. I don't think it's going to take all that last one, but I figured I'd put 4. 4 will essentially run this for 24 hours, I think. And then let me check on this. Yeah, it's out. All right. That's fine. How much lime is over here before I leave? As I was loading the silage bales into the biogas, 40,000. Yeah, I could come fill it up when I get a chance. As I was moving the silage bales over there, putting them in the fermenter, I was thinking, you know, this used to just be a field over here. That's pretty cool. It fits well in the map. I love it. All right. And get back to, I think we're going to go to the cold storage to grab a combine. Just after 9 o'clock. It looks like I've got a bad habit of getting a little close to my field edges sometimes. I've got crop destruction on, so I took out a little bit of soybeans there. Sorry. I've got more running around to do because I got to get a tractor down here with a, uh-oh. That's not a good thing. What's going on with that? Okay. Afraid that wasn't going to work. Let's get the grain tank open. Yeah, I've got more equipment I got to get over here. I got to get the chaser bin, grain cart, whatever you want to call it, over here. And I need to get a truck down here. Some of these oats I'm going to have to keep for making seed. I only got like 6,000 liters, it looks like, is all. Let's fire this thing up. Just the real height a little, maybe. And then make that straw swab, took the distance off. So let's go. We'll get some headlands in on here, and then we'll see if we can get this guy started with a worker. And if we can, we'll get the John Deere over here too and work from one end of the field and see how quickly we can get this thing done. Should go pretty quick, and then we can get back on canola harvest. Well, I'll do that off camera. Maybe we could cut our grass here. What were we gonna do with it? Hay, I think, right? Never have enough hay. Question is, how quickly am I gonna fill the grain tank? Well, it's oats, so it should take. We should have a little bit of time. Oats doesn't yield as much in volume. I like oats because it pays a lot, but you know, a lot of times the crops, it's kind of a wash. You either get a high volume, low value per volume, or low volume and high value per volume, if that makes sense. It all kind of works out. Oats produces the best flour for us at the old General Mill, which is why I like to use oats over there. And then we can use oats is the best for making seed. And so we were able to get that seed treatment auger used at one point. So we use that to make our own seed now. But I think I'm down to 6,000 liters in that grain bin over here at the West place that I keep my oats in for making seed. So I gotta make some more. Or put some more, store some more in there. So I'm not sure what we'll do. What we'll do with this is we'll load it into the grain trailer that we have, the small one. I pulled the forage harvester off of the low loader so that we could use the truck off of that. Got it back. And then I guess I could use the straight truck. To just keep some to put into a grain bin over here for seed. one trailer load, then we'll do the straight truck, and then go back to putting it in the trailer, I think. Build a straight truck. Sure. Workers do not like these trees at the very edge of the field, so that's why I like to do the headlands. I think if you get one in, you're fine, but you never know. Ugh. You're gonna have to go get the grain cart soon, I think. I've gotten it to the point where I thought I could hire a worker. I wanted to have 3 combine widths at the south end of the field to make sure that he'd have enough room to turn around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start offloading with the grain cart. After I get him offloaded, I'm going to run over and try and get the John Deere combine running from the other end of the field and see if I can juggle them. That'll be interesting. I have not tried it before, but we'll see if we can get this field done real quickly that way. I don't know if it'll work or not. Oh, what did I do? I got in the way. Sorry. Alright, what you gonna do? You gonna stop for me? You gonna keep going? I think you're going. You wanna keep going. Alright. So there's that. He's gonna go up and back. I'm gonna run over. I can really only do one grain tank at a time with this grain cart. It's not that big. I'm not sure at what point I'll hit weight limits on it. I don't know if it'll fill it 100% or not. So yeah, we got the combine, the John Deere, we got it set up to do oats. It had been set up to do barley. We made the necessary adjustments, so. Let's get, I'm gonna put this in the back. If I can. So we'll get that started. I'll let that discharge while I go get the John Deere. Where is it? It's over here. It's going to be tricky, I think, to do this, but we'll see what happens. We'll probably get the combines all stopped facing the wrong way with full grain tanks. That's what I'm afraid will end up happening. So I can see the case is getting up there, getting ready to turn around. Actually, this might work out well. If I get this one going. If they're both going the same way, they'll be discharging on opposite sides, right? It's hard work. Let's get out. I didn't open the grain tank. All right, worker will take care of me. Hopefully it's fairly straight. Oh, this would be awesome. The question is, will we end up having time to offload? Probably not. So I need to slow down my cruise control. Slower than that, but come on now. You gotta get in there way too close. It's not good with duals on the back. And then I need to be going as straight as possible, so I'll pull the mini map so you can see my heading. That's good. Yeah, I think I'm going to run into trouble when I need to offload, because I don't think I'm going to have the ability to do it. Especially the discharge on this grain cart is really slow. And my truck's almost full already. So yeah, this isn't going to last very long. Oh, what happened there? Not where I got too close and he had to lift. I hate when that happens. Let's close the... Oh, we'll just leave it out. Okay. So he's going to go. They're both turning around. I'm going to get over here to the John Deere. Okay, well that was fun while it lasted. Oh no. So my grain cart's full. And the truck is full. The combines might finish the field. Maybe with the grain tanks. We'll see. I'll go hop in the truck. We'll go grab the straight truck from the farm. I'm running out of... Oh man, I need gas. Running out of things to drive back to the yard. I took my golf cart earlier. Driving the field a little bit here. Just to get turned around. Look at that. It's a busy farming day, right? Look at that. They're almost even with each other now. Turn around together. Oh my god, they're gonna hit each other. Yep. Oh wait, they're gonna work it out. Oh, I think they're gonna work it out. Oh. We'll see what happens. Let me go get that truck. Busy morning. That was fun. I think it's going to work out just great. I haven't even had a chance to check on used equipment yet today. So we'll pull in over here at the home place, yeah, in front of that building. And then we'll grab the straight truck, we'll run over there, and we'll see what we're confronted with. Let's pull in here. Get out the road so we don't impede traffic, and then go get the straight truck. The International. I keep forgetting to close this building at night. I gotta remember to do that. It's like I need to put fuel in a lot of trucks too. I think they'll be down at the bottom of the field by the time we get over there. Have missed the excitement. Let's see what happens. But we did learn that at least with oats, we do not overload the grain cart. Okay, somebody, they're probably wanting to run into each other again. We'll go straighten it out. We'll go ahead and drive this truck out into the field. It's okay. Question is, did they get done going down to the bottom? Are they going still? I think they are. So, yeah, we should be able to offload the John Deere. Great fun. We won't get all the way to the end, but it'll be pretty darn close. That's pretty cool. That might be a better thumbnail. I can't get both combines in from the front though. Oh. You gotta stop. No, what are you gonna do? You gotta turn around. You gotta try and turn around. This will be fun. Oh no! All right, I think that's it. I think we got it done. So, what I think we need to do is we need to not go near that moving machinery. We'll come over here, we'll take over. Gonna go third person so I can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, let's get that discharge pipe out. We'll offload that into there. Like that. Because the grain tank's already empty on the John Deere, so this is excellent. Excellent work. Well, it's been a heck of a morning. I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say I'm probably out of time. But we'll see what we can do here. Pretty sure this one's empty. Get the straight truck out of the field. What I'll do is I'll pull up here. We'll fire this up. We're a little far away. I thought I pulled up closer than that. I did not. That's going to be more than will fit in there, I think. We'll get this off the field. Hold that up. Power that down. We'll get this up to the yard. I don't think I can get that auger over there. I can pull it out, bring it around this side, back to there, and then back in. Go ahead and do that, I think, after lunch. I don't even know if I got any time left. We'll take the... take the Iseki over to the house. Get something to eat. I could have took the golf cart, I suppose. Yikes. Might as well fuel it up since we're here. Alright, see you after lunch. 12 o'clock noon. Look at that timing. Alright, well, it's 1 o'clock now. Oh, what am I doing? Stuck on something. It's stuck on the tree in the bucket. I don't know. Wasting time. I've done my rough cut edit. I know that I only have a couple of minutes left. I'm so happy with the way that the morning came out. I'm not upset at all about it. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably bale the straw on that field, and I'll probably cut the grass on that grass field. Probably tat it, windrow it, and maybe bale it for hay, or I might have that left yet again tomorrow. I'm gonna grab the knife roller here and pull it out so I can get to the tedder, and I'll take the tedder over with the Iseki. I'll get the oats into that flat bottom bin over there, and then, yeah, and then I'll probably get to work. First thing I'll do is I'll get those oats stored in the bin. I'll have to run down and offload the last little bit, or grab, there's still some in the grain cart. And then, actually, there's a little bit of field I gotta clean up yet. I almost forgot about. Don't want to forget about doing that. But yeah, it's been an incredibly productive day. I had a lot of fun doing the 2 combines in one field. It wasn't bad at all. Actually went really, really well. Let's go out here. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Ohio. Richlands, Ohio, the Ohio Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. See you next time.